And then I got, this is an Apple Watch. So I can get, like, if you screen record me shit, or if you make videos and stuff like that, or like show me shit, I can get pictures and stuff. Like, I be needing that though, cause for motivation, I be showing my celly from London actually. But yeah, just me needing that motivation. So this is why. So the goal is 100 million. So I got 10 people to put up 10 million a piece, and I'm gonna see the whole breakdown. But the whole thing was I was gonna move to Abu Dhabi in 4 years. So
yo, what the F***CK just got leaked, man. Trap Lord Ross just dropped a nuclear bomb on Lil Durk's federal case, and the leaked Apple Watch recordings are darker than anyone imagined. Durk sitting in jail, supposedly trying to stay quiet, but his own Apple Watch caught him red-handed, talking about making $100 million, pulling in 10 people for $10 million each, and straight up planning to move to Dubai in 4 years. He's on the recording admitting he had the smartwatch, using it to get pictures, videos, motivation from his London cellmate, and even trying to destroy the watch when they caught him. This ain't just a jail violation. This is flight risk on steroids while facing murder for higher charges. Trap Lord Ross went full forensic mode, breaking down every second, every word, every shady detail. From Durk's secret business moves to his Dubai escape plan, to the mysterious crypto guy 100x, everything just got way darker. Durk's lawyers are probably panicking right now. The feds already used this to keep him locked up with no bail. Is this the beginning of the end for Smirk? Or is Durk still gonna beat the case? Buckle the F***CK up, because this Apple Watch secret just destroyed everything. Let's get into it.
We got some very bad news for Lil Durk today, because his Apple Watch recordings are apparently now being leaked.
Yo, let's get straight into this madness, because what Trap Lord Ross just exposed is not just a leak. This is a straight-up career-killing, case-destroying, freedom-snatching disaster for Lil Durk. The Apple Watch recordings that just dropped are so dark, so damaging, and so detailed that even Durk's strongest supporters are sitting there speechless right now. Trap Lord Ross didn't come to play. He went full forensic investigator mode, breaking down every single second of that leaked audio like a detective on a murder case. And what he revealed, it's worse than anyone expected. While Lil Durk is sitting in federal custody fighting murder for higher charges, he was allegedly caught with a cellular Apple Watch, a device he wasn't supposed to have, using it to record music, get pictures, stay motivated, and most importantly, plan his future moves. In the leaked recording, Durk's voice is crystal clear. He openly admits this is an Apple Watch, and talks about how he can get screen recordings, videos, and pictures through it. He's telling the person on the other side that he needs that motivation. He even mentioned showing stuff to his cellmate from London. Yeah, you heard that right. Durk has a British cellmate in the MDC Los Angeles, and he's using this forbidden smartwatch to stay connected with the outside world. But here's where it gets really dark. Durk starts laying out his big master plan. He says his goal is $100 million. Not someday. Not in his dreams. He's actively putting together a deal where 10 people each put up $10 million. 10 times 10 equals $100 million. And what's the end game? He straight up says he was planning to move to Dubai in 4 years. Abu Dhabi. The land of luxury, no extradition worries, and royal connections that Durk already has. Think about that for a second. This is the same Lil Durk facing federal murder for hire charges for allegedly trying to get Quando Rondo touched as revenge for King Von. The feds already have him labeled as a flight risk. And now this leaked audio comes out where he's literally talking about leaving the country and building a $100 million empire overseas. This is nightmare fuel for his legal team. Trap Lord Ross paused the audio multiple times and went in hard. He pointed out how Durk tried to destroy the Apple Watch when it got confiscated. Instead of taking responsibility, he allegedly tried to damage the device so nobody could hear what was on it. That alone looks terrible in court. The paperwork already shows he was put in the SHU, 23 hours in a cell, only 1 hour out a few times a week, because of this violation. Other inmates, even Mexican mafia members with phones, got lighter punishment. But Durk? They kept him in isolation. Ross also exposed the shady crypto connection. Durk was talking to this mysterious guy known as Life of a 100X, a young crypto trader who has major scamming allegations against him. People on Reddit and Twitter are calling him a professional finesser who stole millions. And Durk is in jail trying to do big business with him? That's a terrible look. The streets are going crazy right now. King Von fans are divided. Some are saying free smirk, they're trying to bury him, while others are shocked, saying bro really thought he was gonna run off to Dubai. OTF fans are defending him, claiming the audio is old or taken out of context. But the damage is done. This audio makes Durk look like he was never planning to face the case. He was planning his exit strategy. Trap Lil Ross kept it real. He said this isn't just about having a watch in jail. This shows intent. This shows planning. This shows Durk thinking long-term about leaving America while facing the biggest case of his life. The feds are going to eat this up in court. They already used similar violations to deny him bail multiple times. Now they have actual audio. The emotional weight of this is heavy. Durk has been locked up since October 2024. He's missing his kids, missing India Royale, missing the empire he built. And in this recording you can hear a man who's still dreaming big, still trying to build, but possibly digging his own hole deeper. This Apple Watch situation is the gift that keeps on giving for the prosecution. But we're just getting started. Because this Apple Watch leak isn't just embarrassing, it's potentially case-ending for Lil Durk, and Trap Lil Ross made sure everybody understood exactly why. Let's break down the most damaging part of the audio. Durk is sitting in federal jail facing life-changing murder for hire charges, and instead of laying low, he's openly talking about building a $100 million empire and moving to Dubai in 4 years. Trap Lil Ross paused the recording and said, "This is not the voice of a man who thinks he's coming home soon. This is the voice of a man making long-term escape plans." That line hit like a brick. Because if you're innocent and confident you're going to beat the case, why are you already planning to leave the country? Why are you putting together a massive $100 million investment play with shady crypto figures? The feds are going to argue this shows consciousness of guilt and extreme flight risk. And they already have the paperwork to prove it. Durk even says in the audio, "I got 10 people to put up $10 million apiece." $10 million each. That's not pocket change. That's serious money moves while he's supposed to be fighting for his freedom. Trap Lil Ross went deep on who this Life of a 100X guy is. Turns out this crypto dude has major red flags. Multiple people on Reddit and Twitter accusing him of scamming millions, faking portfolios, and running off with investor money. And Durk is in jail trying to do big business with him? That's an awful look. Even worse, Durk mentions his cellmate from London. Trap Lil Ross started connecting dots and mentioned UK rapper TR Trizzy, who is also locked up in the same facility. Whether they are actual cellmates or not, the fact that Durk is building international connections while in federal custody raises huge questions. The prosecution can easily spin this as Durk still operating like a boss, still making moves, still connected. Ross also exposed how Durk tried to destroy the Apple Watch after it was confiscated. Instead of cooperating, he allegedly attempted to damage the device so the authorities couldn't access the recordings. That single act alone makes him look guilty as hell. The jail already punished him with 23 and 1 lockdown. Other inmates with phones got lighter treatment, but Durk was kept in the hole. The paperwork specifically mentions his repeated disrespect and attempts to impede the judicial process. Fans are in full meltdown mode right now. One side is screaming this audio is old. It's AI. Free smirk. While the other side is saying bro really thought he was gonna run to Dubai and leave everybody hanging. King Von fans are especially torn. Some feel betrayed because Durk was supposed to be the one holding the OTF flag high, but now it looks like he was planning his exit while Von's death case is still at the center of everything. Trap Lil Ross didn't stop there. He played more clips and pointed out how Durk was using the Apple Watch to record music snippets and stay active in the industry. On one hand, it shows his hustle never stopped. On the other hand, it proves he was breaking serious jail rules while facing the biggest case of his life. The contrast is brutal. The emotional toll on Durk's circle must be insane. India Royale has been holding it down publicly. His kids are growing up without their father, and now this leaked audio drops and makes everything look 10 times worse. OTF members are probably scrambling behind the scenes trying to do damage control. Meanwhile, the feds are smiling because this is fresh ammunition for the August 2026 trial. What makes this even darker is the timing. Durk has been denied bail multiple times. Every time his lawyers tried to get him out, the judge brought up his history of violations. Now the prosecution has actual audio evidence of him talking about leaving the country. That's devastating. Trap Lore Ross wrapped up this section by saying this might be the most damaging leak yet because it shows Durk's mindset. He's not sitting there scared and defeated. He's still thinking like a boss, still making big plays, still planning his future far away from America. Whether you love him or hate him, you have to admit this audio changes the narrative completely. The streets are divided like never before. Some are riding harder than ever, saying Durk is a genius and they're just trying to bury him. Others are disappointed, saying he should have been smarter. But one thing is clear, this Apple Watch situation just made Lil Durk's road to freedom a lot longer and a lot darker. And we still have more to unpack. Because after hearing everything Trap Lore Ross exposed, one question is burning in everybody's mind. Is this leaked Apple Watch audio the final nail in Lil Durk's coffin, or can he still survive this federal storm? Let's keep it a buck. This audio is extremely damaging. Durk is heard casually talking about building a $100 million empire and moving to Dubai while sitting in federal jail on murder for higher charges. Trap Lore Ross repeatedly emphasized how this shows consciousness of guilt and clear flight risk. The feds already used his previous violations to deny bail multiple times. Now they have actual voice recordings where Durk is planning his overseas escape 4 years down the line. That's the kind of evidence that can sway a jury emotionally and logically. Ross went even harder, pointing out the contradiction in Durk's situation. On one hand, Durk's supporters say he's innocent and being targeted. On the other hand, here he is in jail talking about massive business deals with a controversial crypto figure and planning to leave America permanently. It doesn't paint the picture of a man who believes justice will prevail. It paints the picture of a man who is already preparing Plan B. The Dubai angle is especially dark. Durk has real connections there. He was honored by UAE royalty, received royal gifts, and has been seen mingling with the highest circles. Trap Lore Ross played clips and showed proof of Durk's strong ties in the UAE. For the prosecution, this is perfect. They can argue that Durk wasn't just talking. He had the network, the money, and the plan ready to disappear if things got too hot. What's even crazier is the contrast with his public image. Durk built his brand on loyalty, OTF forever, and holding it down for the streets. But this audio makes it look like while he was preaching loyalty, he was privately planning his exit strategy. That betrayal narrative is already spreading like wildfire across social media. King Von fans are especially emotional. Many feel Durk was supposed to carry Von's legacy, but now it seems he was focused on saving himself. Trap Lore Ross didn't sugarcoat anything. He said this might be the most humanizing yet damaging leak we've heard. You hear Durk sounding motivated, still dreaming big, still trying to build while locked up. But in the context of a federal murder case, that same ambition becomes evidence against him. The smartwatch wasn't just a gadget. It became a window into Durk's real mindset while the world thought he was just fighting his case. The jail's reaction was also telling. While other inmates with serious contraband got lighter punishments, Durk was thrown into the SHU. The Bureau of Prisons clearly sees him as a high-risk inmate who needs maximum control. His lawyers have their work cut out trying to explain away this audio in front of a jury. As we head toward the August 2026 trial, this leak changes the entire atmosphere. The prosecution now has fresh ammunition. The defense will likely argue the audio is old, out of context, or even manipulated. But the damage to public perception is already done. Durk's image as a street king who beats the odds is taking heavy hits. This situation also raises bigger questions about jail conditions, contraband, and how high-profile inmates are treated. Why was Durk punished more severely than others? Is there a targeted campaign against him? Trap Lore Ross touched on these conspiracy angles without going too deep, leaving the audience to connect their own dots. At the end of the day, This Apple Watch saga shows the complicated reality of Lil Durk. A man who came from nothing, built a massive empire, lost his brother Vaughn, and is now fighting for his life while still trying to dream big. Whether you believe he's guilty or innocent, this leak makes his path to freedom much narrower and much darker. The streets are still watching. OTF is still riding. But the pressure is at an all-time high. So there it is, family. Trap Lore Ross just exposed Lil Durk's leaked Apple Watch recordings and made the entire case a whole lot darker. From the $100 million Dubai escape plan, the shady crypto connections, the destroyed evidence attempt, to the secret London cellmate, this audio has given the prosecution pure gold while leaving Durk supporters in damage control mode. The big questions remain. Will this leaked audio be played in court during the August 2026 trial? Can Durk's legal team spin this as harmless jail talk? Or is this the moment that finally sinks his chances of freedom? Is Durk a mastermind who got caught slipping? Or is he just another victim of the system using every little thing against him? We want to know what you think. Drop your honest opinion in the comments right now, no cap. Do you think this Apple Watch leak is game over for Durk? Or is he still going to beat the case and come back stronger? Team Durk, or you think the feds got him this time? Let us hear it. If you're locked in with this raw, unfiltered, deep breakdown style on drill drama, federal cases, and street politics, smash that like button hard, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications so you never miss when the next bomb drops. We're dropping more updates on this situation, reactions from other voices, and what this means for OTF moving forward. This Apple Watch secret just got darker than we ever imagined. Trap Lore Ross said it, not me. Chicago never sleeps, the feds never sleep, and neither do we. Stay dangerous, stay tuned, and I'll catch you in the next one.